Ну шо, блин, здорово. Сколько лет, сколько зим, сколько весен, сколько осен. У меня сегодня депрессивное настроение. Вы можете видеть на экране мой Steam аккаунт. Случайно он попал сюда, потому что не знаю, почему он сюда попал. Я его не выставляла. Наверное, случайно. Сейчас я запущу игру, которую сегодня наконец-то можно будет пройти. Я думаю, на днях поиграть в КС, наверное. Она у меня лежит, она у меня есть, но я в нее не играю. Вот. И вот. Ну, просто так сыгрануть каточку. Сначала разминочную, потом соревновательную, думаю. А посмотрим. Я вообще давно не играла, и, кажется, мой скилл уже улетучился давным-давно куда-то туда, в небеса. Вот. А может быть и не в небеса, может быть в землю. Ну, вот так вот. Посмотрела сейчас выпуск этого мужского, женского на обзоре у приятного или неприятного Эльдара. Я уже не знаю, как он называется там. Вот. Называется «Маньяк и Скажемяк». И как-то мне еще более депрессивно стало, короче. Что-то у меня сегодня вообще. Вот. Ну, еще вот на работе меня хотят взять только с присутствием временной прописки, которой у меня нет. Мне нужно ее найти. Вот. Короче, не знаю. Жизнь такая, конечно, всратая. Но, как говорит много людей, я думаю, и в том числе стример, которого я смотрю, это этот был Эксилер Строфа, или как-то его так. Эх, все говно проходит. Извините за выражение. Пока что я отключусь, потому что мне не очень удобно и вообще жарко. Я хотела бы расстегнуться и сидеть тупо. Так, типа. Ни в чем матерь дела, но приближенная к этому. Вот, поэтому пока что отключу. Сегодня в Питере очень жарко.
Do you maybe...
Alas,
Well, think of what would I usually do in this...
I don't.
That seems a bit pointless.
That's how I.
Come on, Rupert. You'll think I believe.
Run, Vinegar!
You know, that was...
Please, don't think of something else. And you're usually... Now, come on.
Don't you have an idea?
I've tried. You were right. The plan to shoot Elise anyway. The cat and I am out of.
But you've got to think of something. You're the real...
You're wrong. I may be tidier, more skilled, and quite. But this is not the time. If there ever was a right moment for a rash act of desperate.
But
You can.
Only a madman can save it, and that's where...
Exactly. What we need now isn't just... We need the most absurd plan you have ever had.
No more. The out.
Маневр века.
Come on, Rupert. You'll either...
Подожди, это не то. Ладно. Так, план нет. Вопрос, что делать?
I've never seen him so... It scares me. He doesn't look like he has any... Didn't I teach him anything? She's trusting me to... I can't let her... She's safe. I knew she was still hot.
Что-то как-то больше у меня ничего в комментарии нету.
She doesn't have a plan. She never did.
почему Луна вылез на вот эту крышку? Что-то я вообще не гуляю. Ну, это какой-то типа конец игры, судя по всему. А, здесь ручка есть. О май гад. Вот так, делаю все места.
Come on, Roof. You.
Что с ней делать?
Hidden somewhere in this pan is a new plant. I only have to...
А, здесь пусто нажать, окей. И... У Дока глаза разъехались.
Why not?
You never know what it's like to try.
What have we got to
We'll do
lose?
it that
Sure
way.
beats not having a plan.
А чё они
It
решили
won't get any better
напустить?
if you
Капсулу?
keep fiddling with it. Be glad at least that the costumes.
Oh, yeah. That way, I was able to pilfer the clothes from my own... I can barely restrain myself from...
Don't you think this is the wrong?
It's all right. For all I care, we can get...
Well then, onwards to
Onward to
Elysium.
Elysium.
Откуда у него, кстати, костюм этого?
Good luck, Ruth.
Hey, my... She doesn't... Not that... And here we go. Huh? Nothing...
Did you check the cable?
I thought the dock... I have to do...
A little air.
Can you move over a bit?
Who's head?
Shut up.
Они
back
все
there.
залезли
Rufus
сюда,
needs to
что ли?
concentrate.
Can you check whether it...
Not me.
Me neither.
It must be.
Don't be silly.
Perhaps you. I can no longer.
That's not.
Wait. I found
Это
the
не
problem.
Камиль, окей.
That is me.
Oh. It should...
Thank you. This is...
Они на Элизиум полетели все.
The final maneuver proved as a move no more nuts as any other plan there was at hand. A perfect occasion for a contemplation of all the events and the writer's intent. It may seem safe to say that Rufus's way for saving the day is a little snafu. But when shit hits the fan is when a decent man's plan put in a deeper as ever a diver with a scuba to do. Was a scuba to do.
5 минут закончу трек.
Uh-oh.
That's what I like about you. You always find a place to park. But
Huh. Next time, I wonder why they...
yes, try to make
Okay.
it.
О май гад, что за события? Так, анонсы. Внимание! Отряд смирно.
Halt.
Yes, sir, Bailiff.
Oh, yeah. Looking good.
Гениально.
Oh, crap. Bailiff on...
Yeah, we've now tell us something we don't.
Really? Mind your... A little more respect for our...
He's got off to roll.
That's it. Exactly. I'm remember...
Что
I'm headed for...
спрашиваешь?
Take me to... But, babe... Yes, of course. I just wanted...
Мы летим вниз. Эх, ТПС.
And is that you should know that. Ah.
Ну, конечно.
Of course, I'm the bailiff. Good to know. Time to disembark. The bailiff. Oh, you guessed it. Some nerve, you foolhardy. Or don't you realize that I will now have to break... Wait! Can we come up with... I don't. The time for I've been put 'em up. Oh. Did you really believe your little games could save you? Just give up. Just you wait. What do you think you're... Come here and fight. What do you think you're doing?
Нет.
Come here and fight like a man.
А что делать-то? Блин, что делать?
Ow! Hey! What have we here? A throttle? Who needs that? Ow!
Итак. Что дальше? Понял.
Cut it out! Ow! Hey!
Вниз. Ты упал. Смешно.
At last, the team is waiting for your speech. And allow me to add that your speeches are so eloquent. You play the crowd, and if I may say so, are less charismatic all the time. Oh, sir, but your words are like inimitable. But here I am. You should get started before the ill word.
Gentlemen, we are about to be addressed
Oh, no.
by our great role model, our leader, our mentor, our idol, Bailiff Argus, who just a moment ago personally assured me that the speech he's about to deliver will inflame your hearts for our common cause. And now, stand you!
He knew that, and he just let me walk in.
What an
Yes, wasn't... I mean...
Чё это? Который стоит перед вами. Отличный пример нашей организации. Оказывается, задница. Мы все задница. Каждый из нас задница.
Every single one of you is an ass. That's how we... I know. Why is he saying... Well...
Поглядите на нашу эмблему. О, нет! Одобрение. Поглядите вокруг.
Isn't it time to... Then why don't we do... And... Come on, we...
Посмотрите на себя.
We're doing the dirt. Do you think any of the blowing up, terrorize, and all those... No! They're sitting comfortably, and those arses... I could name you 1,000 more examples. The fact is, we're the arse. But is that something to be... I say, no! I, for my part, and you're... It's time to show the long...
Что за бред?
Very inspiring.
Which one?
But, the exact following each of your speech, you can't...
Here we go.
Organon. Organon. Organon.
Не понимаю.
Organon. Organon.
Что я ничего не понимаю.
Organon. Organon.
Что я понять не могу.
Organon. Organon. Organon.
Что за бред?
Organon. 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 Organon.
Ты понять не можешь.
Organon. Organon. Organon.
Блин, это точно.
Organon.
Че прям?
Organon. 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 Organon.
И потом...
Organon. Organon.
Нормально же. А? Что это за робот?
Ah, Cletus, there you are. There's your mysterious... I had hoped you would introduce me to the person who caused us so much trouble.
Don't worry, she's on board. You should be more worried about the others who are also on board. Your precious bailiff Argus has moved the entire Organon to this high boat.
What? That can't be... Where is that?
You know, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is someone's got to clean the floor of... I don't think that will be...
Да что ты, блин, тут делаешь?
Believe it! You are trying to deceive me to bring the Organon to Elysium behind my back!
Yeah, but he didn't reckon with me.
Oh, me.
What's going on here?
I'm the real Cletus, which, strictly speaking, plus or minus 2 zeros. My calculation, this high boat is now...
Not as long as I can...
Stop that!
This high boat is not...
What? What?
I'm certainly not going to jeopardize the Utopian project by taking an invading army to Elysium. I'm initializing the destruction of Deponia. Elysium will have to start on its journey a little...
Нет.
Stop! Ulysses! You fool! This is madness.
My decision. Don't try to stop me.
But...
But what?
А как
But
же
what
ты?
about you? You're gonna die.
True, but this is a sacrifice, and with all the suffering I have caused.
Huh! So you've got a conscience after all. You don't have...
Oh, yes.
But
Как же
what
Адам?
about the...
What about it? The Organon was destined to be...
forgot. But
Как же
what about
непонятно?
when you
Enough energy to catapult Elysium towards the nearest inhabitant.
Have you no conscience?
Oh, I do, but it is... And you...
But... Why would you... Who or... I mean, Deponia, many people, not everyone down...
I know the life. I spent a long time there myself. That isn't a dignified...
For a bunch of stuck-up swell... Hey!
If you really want to know, she lives on Elysium. I want a better life. I'm doing this goal.
Это гол?
No! You old fool! What have you done?
What do you think? In a few minutes, a radio signal. It will activate all the blasts. Deponia will be destroyed. I saved.
I'm afraid I have to...
Go? What?
I went to Deponia with Cleton. I knew you would never permit it. That's
The
why...
girl we were looking for was you. The one who took pity on these junkyard dwellers. And this was about you.
Can't we celebrate this family reunion some other time? Deponia may blow up, including us and your precious... Exactly. What do you aboard?
But that's...
Can't we stop it?
The only way would be to destroy the antenna before the...
The transmitter.
But the transmitter is on top of it. It would be a suicide mission. Who would be crazy enough to try?
I'm in. So am I. And I.
Well then,
I'm coming too.
you're staying here. You and I are going to have a...
Oh.
Откуда два клитуса, блядь, не могу?
Oops. Why does that always happen to... You know, shut up.
Блин, неудобно. Кабель,
Or any other...
арбуз. Клитус, арбуз. А, это арбуз? Арбуз. Ну, и что, ты двигаешься, нет? А, антенна.
Here we go.
Чтобы пройти. Окей.
Whoa, fuck! You moron! You... Oh, I've heard that, but never act... And that makes... That's quite... I've had... You will hold yourself... Leave the rest to us, sir. Now, you could. It's much... Or perhaps... You could... Oh, don't be such a... The rotors are keeping the high... But even if we... That would...
Так.
How are we
Передать.
supposed...
Как мне туда добраться?
Step aside. Stop! Don't! You, of course, huh? Just look. The transmitter fell in and it keeps blinking like nothing happened. Oh, damn! It's how are we going to...
Как его достать?
I can see. Any chance we found there? Just how to answer his question. Excuse me. You're the inspector. Then let's hear your... What are the... Taking into the odds that we'd... Well, 1 in 3 isn't... That depends. It roughly corresponds to your... Well, 1 in... If the 3... But that's it. Have you... No. It's all set. It's all set. 1... 2... Aren't you
Okay.
jumping? Are you? You were gonna... Not me. I almost get...
Что, не прыгать, что ли? понять не могу. Давай еще раз.
Again? All right, but no. We jump. 1, 2. You were about to cheat again.
Давай еще раз.
Again? All right, but no. We jump. 1, 2. 3.
И...
Rufus? Rufus, wake up! Ouch! What happened? You made it! Where's Cleve? I don't think he made it, but I'm not quite sure. Now, do you see I'm at...
Так, Ротор. Винт какой-то.
Somebody you...
Ой, еще один. А, передатчик нужен.
I can't reach it from here. No, wait, if I loosen this screw...
Может, туда?
I can't reach it.
У меня еще два винта. Я могу применить. Ротор.
That could have gone
Может, туда. Что это было сейчас? Не поняла. А, надо все винты, наверное, вытащить. Они, наверное, не все я вытащу. Вот еще.
I've got it. Do you hear me, Art? Very good. And now, piece of cake. I don't want to fix it. I don't want to fix it. I want to destroy it. Does that thing have a self-destruct mechanism?
Может, в ротор кинуть?
I can't reach it from here if I throw it.
Непонятно, что дальше делать.
I don't want to fix it. No, if I loosen...
Может, тут, типа, закрепить.
No, if I loosen... That could have gone...
Что же делать-то, блин? Не понимаю, что.
No! What? Destroying the transmitter. What else? You're not about to stick your hand in the... I knew you were an... The sheer folly of this really surmounts everything I've heard so... Ah!
чтобы сильнее улучшить.
I did it! The transmitter is Deponia!
Yes, but to make it a little more interesting, you blocked them.
Then help me up so we can get through. It would be such a bummer if the high boat would have... After all, we're only a stone...
Yes. Another idea would be to let you... I suppose it
Depends on what?
Your decision. Will you help me with my coup against the Count?
Yeah, you...
What's going?
Something's blocking the starboard rotor.
Is that?
No idea. You missed a...
We're about to but we're... I can already see the
hell? But of course.
the maintenance ladder.
Perhaps I can hold our position long enough, so go and gather your...
And what about the orb?
Now that the die will...
But what about...
Go now!
I refuse to believe... You still intend to...
Why not? Where else could we...
I will never...
Oh, those soldiers down. We share the same gene, basically. Why should you be allowed to get to Elysium and not one or two? Or where do you draw the line? You...
No.
So...
Чё?
Forget it, that. But it... Somehow I knew you wouldn't cooperate so long. No, stop that! You rotten bastard!
А это
There you are again.
Ah! It hurt! You're a fight, but now we're all in... I think I can... Ah! Don't! The rotor is only stuck because we're all in between. As soon as one of us moves, it will start running. But if we continue blocking the rotor one way or another, just how did we manage to end...
Don't look at me. You two messed up.
What? Can't come up with a cunning...
Let me think. Nah, it's completely...
So we can relax.
Rufus!
Goal!
What's happened?
Doesn't matter.
You have to get us out of...
Preferably before the high...
Yes, it's a little too late for that. Dad says that all these rotor failures have damaged... He's able to hold the high... But evacuation has... We've only got...
Oh, great. Now everyone's getting to Elizabeth.
Exactly. Get me... You can only save one of us before the...
No, there must be a way to get...
No, then come on. Make...
How can I just... I don't even know who's who.
Я Руфус, я Клитус.
I am Cletus. What? That's not true. I am Cletus. Nonsense. I am Cletus.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that among the three of you, it's what I had expected from... But Rufus, after all we've been through...
You're right, girl. I'm sorry. I'm Rufus, of course.
Don't believe a word he says. I am Rufus. He's lying.
They're both bold-faced liars.
Oh, great. Can the real Rufus give me some...
Of course I can.
Что сказать-то?
I know...
Oh?
Я приготовила завтрак этим утром, рисовали города, семейный альбоме голос застроя.
That we drew...
Yeah, that... Although there was surprisingly...
He only knows that because I...
Don't be... Why would the real Rufus tell...
Just to boast, but there's one thing... that I...
Yes.
Anyone could have...
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, I don't think I...
Rats! Now we're back, and I still...
I am Rufus.
Oh, really? Prove it.
Well...
Какая разница, кто у нас
Who
Руфус?
cares which of us is
Ставь
Rufus? Just leave us here and save
Ставь
yourself.
она.
The most important thing...
Ha! He just... Exactly. The real Rufus...
You're right. That really didn't sound... Could it be possible?
The real Rufus will never change.
Then perhaps it's just another...
No! It's true. Rufus, what?
Is this a last just? You know, if I help him, it's you're going to fall and die.
Actually, it's true. Rufus, what?
Is this a last? You know, you're going to and die.
Definitely. Just think, how can I be the real Rufus? He'll never change, and he'll never let go.
Stop! No! No!
О, нет.
Come on, Go. We need to get out. Come. Huh?
Hello, Rufus!
What? Barry, what are you doing here?
You're my idol, you remember? And I follow you everywhere. No, seriously, I just wanted to tell you how much I admire what you're doing here. At first, of course, I was shocked, but then I did understand. Brilliant, really. It was actually the only thing you could do. A genius plan, even from a philosophical point of view. The ultimate altruistic deed. Huh. Wow, Rufus, the oh-so-resolute Rufus, at last finally changed.
О, нет. О, нет.
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you really think this outfit is appropriate?
But Rufus, everyone knows you're a Deponian. You remember that, right? You no longer need to pretend. Never again. You can simply be yourself. Forever, Rufus.
But this is totally cool.
Настоящего Руфуса нужно в бороде вычислить. Вот он, три бороде.
Here come our heroes, the saviors of Deponia. Well, a fine mess you got us into, if I may say so. Your report poses us a difficult dilemma. Naturally, now that we know Deponia is inhabited, our journey to Utopia is cancelled for the time being. But the high boat is destroyed, and the cable is cut. And with so many new citizens, our resources will be used up even faster than expected. What will become of Elysium? Are we forced to land on Deponia? Is that the solution? So many questions.
I'm afraid I have no answers for you, Your Eminence. But this Deponian here is a true genius.
Who? Me?
If you're stuck for unusual ideas, his imagination knows no limit.
Go ahead. Any suggestion will be welcome.
But Go?
You can do it.
Well, perhaps we could mount some rockets on Elysium.
Go on.
Or flying dragons. And if we put monster truck tires on a gigantic dirigible...
Monster truck tires?
Then perhaps we could train a few eagles and...
Getting back to those flying dragons, how big would they have to be?
Oh, huge! With very large teeth, and they should breathe fire.
Ай. Это как Fallout, но не игра.
I'm closing my case. There's nothing left to say. Any last questions? I take that as a no. But if you feel battered, your whole world is shattered, I may have a helpful suggestion for you. Just grab your harmonica and sing about Deponia. Rufus' dream of a life more ideal, and the fact that sometimes there may be just one last chance to save the day if you let go. And if that's so, I'm off now for real.
Usa is off now for real.
Нет? End, получается. Странный язык. Каляки-маляки просто. Ага, каляки. Auf ist so gestaltet. Oh nee. Как будто часть из других этих частей, хотя может быть и кажется. Может и из этой. Наверное, просто так долго играю уже, что уже не помню всего. Все? Надо досмотреть его, что делать. Короче, что сказать? Ну, игра душная. Очень много нелогичных взаимодействий. Мне вот из серии этих игр, по-моему, только первая часть понравилась. А остальные как-то, блин, я не знаю, я уже на последнем издыхании не играла. В эту часть вообще супер скучно было играть, потому что я ничего не понимаю, там половина, ну, не, да, наверное, можно даже половину сказать по тех действий, которые я тут производила, это вот мне приходилось читать из надежных источников, потому что постоянно я была в каких-то раздумьях, типа, а что делать здесь, а что делать там, потому что непонятно, что делать. Вот, ну, как это можно было подумать про это, что младенец, там этот Бозу-младший, этот младенец, захавал фрукт с успокоительным, и чтобы его вытащить, нужно было дать рвотное ему в этом же инвентаре, и потом этого пиздюка применить на этого Боза, чтобы он рыгал ему в рот. Ну это вообще... Это... Нужно действительно какие-то неадекватные мозги вместе для этого додуматься. Не знаю, короче. Кто тут разработчики вообще? Так понимаю, что какие-то... Что-то европейское, какие-то европейцы. Будто бы... Не похоже, что это Америка или типа того. Да сколько можно? Ну, понятно, ладно. Что там по бонусам у нас? Это фотки просто? Это фотки. Ой, это что такое? Goodbye, Deponia. Сцена. О май гад, что это? представляю, как мы... Вторая Руфуса. Или брата. Не, ну, имеет место быть, наверное. Можно все. Что, ты завис? Нет, только не говори, что завис. О. Макинг оф чё? Создание, типа. The art, типа. Понятно.
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you really think this outfit...
Это просто, короче, понятно. Это все сцены из этого. Ой, да. Так. Ну, в принципе, понятно. Ролики-то были, справочки. Сначала какой-то утконос маленький, утконос был обезьяна, потом утконос немножко стал труднее ходить, потом длинный ходить, потом утконос ходящий, потом обычно помогает. Они фанаты утконоса. Советы. Нажмите F8, чтобы открыть меню настроек. Окей. Ну ладно. Короче. Thank you for the game. Это было не то чтобы прям очень увлекательно, но это было. И разработчики все равно молодцы, что продали мне это за 30 рублей, или за сколько я это там купила. Потому что я бы не купила это дороже 30 рублей.